Today I am so happy and I am going to do a quick review of the well-known beginner's radio controller, the FlySky FS-I6 and the FlySky X6b iBus receiver. This is not the proper unboxing, I think, because I bought them separately. I bought the FlySky FS-I6 radio controller from one of my local shop, and they don't support international shipping. So if you guys in my country would like to buy the radio, then please write down in the comment section. And for the receiver, the x6b iBus receiver, I got this from AliExpress, and I will give you the link for the receiver in the video description. So let's talk about the receiver first. This is actually one of the best receivers out there. It actually came with a lot of accessories which you will need for the build, and these are the cables. And I can tell you that these cables are definitely high quality, high temperature capable cables, and I think they are probably silicone coated or like so. I really like them. So now let's check the receiver itself out, and here is the receiver. It looks very well built. This is really interesting that you got two buttons here. One is for update and other is for binding, which is really great. And on the right, all the way right, we got the ppm port. Then this is the iBus port, and this bigger one is the PWM port. And on the other side we got here is the port for voltage sensing, and we got dual antenna, which is really great for better range. And for the receiver, it is only 4.5 gram, and for ppm you can use up to 8 channels. Then for PWM you can use 6 channels, and for the iBus protocol you can use all the way up to 18 channels. This can be compatible with multi-rotor. The RF frequency range is 2.4 gigahertz, and it only works for actually a FHDS2A protocol, for which is invented by FlySky, I know. And the receiver can support low voltage alarm. One thing I want to tell you, that the antenna length is actually 93 millimeter, as written in the description, I think. And online update is supported for the receiver, which is very great, and it can support the stick resolution up to 1024, I believe. So that is basically the specification for the receiver. You can see the receiver, the quality of the receiver is quite impressive. So we can check the i6 radio transmitter. So from outside it looks very good and well protected. And here is the specifications for this i6 radio. You can check that it actually comes with is6b FlySky is6b receiver, and the receiver is only supported for PWM. I know, that's why I decided to buy a receiver separately, and I only bought the i6 radio transmitter, not the is6 receiver. So let's open it. So here is the i6 radio transmitter. It is well protected with the plastic case outside, and it came with the manual. Here is the manual. So the manual is actually optical drive, so you can put this in your optical drive in the PC. So here we got the radio, and it actually powered by 4 1.5 volt AA batteries. So I will put some batteries inside of camera. And for the build quality, it looks very, very solid. This is really not thick, you can see, and the radio looks like very good and well designed. The layouts are actually perfect. Design casting is really nice. You can see the gimbals feels okay. I got the mode on, so right hand throttle, and this one is only the 3-position switch. All others are 2-position. This is your variable resistor. So I will put some batteries off camera, and then we will be back. Okay, so we got our battery installed, and let's turn it on. Here we go. Okay, it shows throttle warning. So let's throttle all the way down, and all the switches are all the way up, then it will go. So here we got the TX voltage 4.72 actually. The camera is not picking up this well. Okay, so for going to the menu, you have to press and hold the OK button. Okay, then we got system and function setup in the menu. So first we will go to the system setup, and we can see here. So we can see here, first is model select. So let's go there. You can select models, model 1, model 2, 3, 4, whatever you want, and you can choose them. Then we have the model name, and you can customize your model name. Then type select. Okay, here you can select your type, airplane or glider, then helicopter, fixed pitch. The multi-rotor is really missing here. I think they should include this here. I believe then it will be better. Then for model, you can do model copy. You can copy the models from other models. So here is the model reset. What is inside this? So you can reset your model. Then this is the very important part, the RX setup. So we can go there, AFDS2A, which is really needed for the x6b receiver. So you can turn this on and off if you want. Then ppm output, receiver ppm output, just leave this on. Then RX battery, you can set the internal sensors, low voltage, alarm, then high. You can choose. This is a really good feature, I think. Then you get the fail safe. This is also a very good thing for saving your quad, and you can set this up. Then sensor list, it is really great for me. I like this to have sensors in quad, and the display and the readings will be displayed in the radio. It will be great. You can choose your sensors, and actually you can connect external sensors in some of the receivers, like the x6b iBus receiver. So this is a really great feature. So first is the TX voltage on. Then we can set here is the I really like to set here the external voltage V2, but the receiver is not connected, so you can't do this right now, I think. So leave that just none. Then here I would like to set the error information, like the signal of the receiver, so I'll do that when the receiver will be bound. So leave that none, and you have to long press the cancel button to save it. Then the iBus setup, this is a really great thing about this transmitter, is that the i6 transmitter can work with iBus. It can support iBus. So iBus is a digital protocol, it really works fast. So this is a really great feature. The iBus is set up already in channel 1. So long press the cancel button doesn't work, so leave that in OK. So I just want to leave that in channel 1, so let's cancel it. Then cancel again, channel on OK. Then servo frequency 250. I think this is okay. And now we can go to the function setup. Okay, so first we got the reverse option. Sometimes you do need to reverse the channels, so you can reverse the channels whenever you want. Endpoints, this is really great thing to do with Betaflight, I know. And you can set them in the receiver tab to get actually lower end to 1000 and upper end to 2000. So I will do that in Betaflight receiver tab. Then this is the display. So for display, this is the throttle and this is yaw, all is working perfect. And this is pitch forward and backward, then roll left, right. So here is the stick and here is the switches. This is a 3-position switch, you can see. This is a 3-position switch and this one is 2-position. Okay, so display option is really a great option, I think. Then this is the aux channels. So sorry, I hit the cancel button. Okay, aux channels. You can set the channel for the switches. So channel 5 is declared to SWD and the channel 6 is assigned for SWC. So I really like to assign them in SWC and SWD, so I will leave them just like that. And then we have the sub trim option. This is also a really great option, I think, to set the mid resolution. I think you can do that in Betaflight software in the receiver tab to get the mid throttle position to 1500, I believe. And then throttle curve mix, then VTail switches, assign throttle hold. So I don't really like to set them as I don't know much about them. So I will cancel and return to the main menu. So you can see every options I told about, I discussed, will be great for the beginners, to set up this radio. And one thing at last I really like to show you that there is a secret menu you can go. So to get into the secret menu, all you have to do is to power off the transmitter and then you can hold the 2 sticks all the way left like this and then turn on the transmitter, and then you can go in the secret menu like the factory setting. I think here you can get the stick adjust. So stick adjust, you can do something here, then different stick mode there, then key sets, then you have LCD test, then LCD brightness, then you can go to the bind function from here, and then we have RF frequency, then voltage adjust. This is really a good thing to do for the receiver voltage sensor. I think you can calibrate the voltage of the voltage sensor. So then we have the firmware version, then firmware update. You can go to the firmware update menu. From here you can restart the transmitter and flash reset. Then we got, so I think this menu, secret menu, will help someone to adjust something, I believe. So then I can turn the radio off and turn on again, so everything is working perfect. So this is a really good radio for the beginners. I believe the gimbals are feeling like okay, they are not really high quality gimbal like the Futaba transmitter, I believe, but they will do the job just fine, I think. So that's basically the quick review for now. I hope that this video will help you to know things about the transmitter for the beginners who will new to this hobby and really like to buy a good solid radio for the price they can afford. So I hope you guys really enjoyed my video, and if you enjoyed my video, then please subscribe into my channel. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and hit the bell icon also to be notified about some upcoming videos related to FPV. So that's all for now. So thank you guys, take care.